It is Monday, May 11th, and I have your news for you, but I'd like to start off by saying rest in peace to Jerry Stiller, who passed away this weekend at the age of 92 from natural causes. All right, let's jump into CUOMO, who said stats are down across the board, across the state, which means as May 15th's unpause approaches, local regions can prepare to reopen if you meet criteria that includes stats declining, hospital beds available, testing in place, tracing in place. 3 regions upstate look like they're meeting this criteria, so if you happen to live in the Finger Lakes region, I don't know how you found this video, but you should look up if your business can reopen because low-risk businesses will be first with necessary safety precautions in place. This includes drive-in movie theaters. Honestly, I think this is going to be the biggest comeback for drive-in movie theaters, and I am here for it. All right, let's talk about Mike Pence. I can't even say that I'm about to throw Mike Pence under the bus because he rolled himself under there. Let me start with a few things we found out this weekend. Mike Pence's press secretary, positive for coronavirus. Trump's personal valet, positive for coronavirus. Ivanka Trump's personal assistant, positive for coronavirus. As a result, Stephen Hahn, the FDA commissioner, and the CDC director, Robert Redfield, will be quarantining after coming in contact with positive White House staffers. Dr. Fauci will be doing a modified quarantine because, he's got things to do. Mike Pence, however, is too good to wear a mask. Also too good to quarantine. Hours after the news broke that his press secretary was positive for coronavirus, he decided to carry on with a meeting with food industry executives in Iowa, not wearing a mask. He asked that they didn't wear a mask. Somehow this is like a political statement saying we're ready to reopen the economy. Doesn't work like that. Anyway, he's back to work today at the White House, so good luck to everybody in Washington. I'd like to add a small note here how I had not heard of the press secretary, so I was like, let me look her up. Katie Miller, her name is, might be incredibly qualified for a job. Was a little surprised to find out that she's 28. Beautiful. Makes sense why Trump likes her so much. Anyway, she also happens to have just gotten married to one of Trump's senior advisors, which just adds to this weird combination of like administration, nepotism, and incestual administration happenings. I don't know. It's kind of sad these are our real lives because this would be a really good TV show. Stars, if you're listening, get started on this. All right, the FDA has approved the first at-home saliva collection test for coronavirus. The results have to be sent out to a lab. However, this could address issues of large-scale screening. Of course, right now they're doing nose and throat swabs, which there are a shortage of swabs. You also need a medical professional to administer this. So hopefully we'll get back to normal life eventually. Let's move on to Trump, who called our healthcare workers warriors, which they are. But now he's calling on the citizens, and he's calling them nation's warriors, and he's calling on them to reopen the economy. He's dubbed himself a wartime president, referring to his fight against the invisible enemy, and has called this attack worse than Pearl Harbor and 9/11, which is wildly insensitive, but not surprising. Lastly, I'd like to say that the NFL has announced the official schedule for the 2020-2021 season. I'm praying to the vaccine gods that we figure this out by September because we lost spring. We're basically losing summer, and I'm not ready to give up the NFL. So these are my prayers said. That is all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Monday.